Hey you guys, welcome back to Rich in Colors, and this is my first video in my series on art journaling. I am so excited about bringing you guys this series because it fuses together my favorite things, which are mindfulness, visual art, and creative writing, and I combine them all into an attainable and simple practice. So let's take a look at what I have in store for you guys. I have had an on-again, off-again relationship with my journal here. But in the last few weeks, I have really felt myself become attached to this practice. I've really connected with it. And I think it's because I'm not always a person who can sit still and just be in the moment. I think part of it is I have an Italian upbringing where I live very out loud and I take emotions to the fullest degree, and I can be very stubborn, and like I said, I cannot sit still, and I knew that I needed something to calm me, to connect me, to be more patient, to be more still. And I believe that keeping this art journal really helps me do that and helps me handle and deal with the complexities that happen in life. So much can emerge from the pages inside of your sketchbook. I have found that as I go through these pages and write in it every day, I start to examine my visions, my goals, my beliefs. I become more aware of myself and how I feel about the world and other people around me. So yes, art journaling helps me handle what's ever going on, and I believe it has something to do with making marks on a page and letting them sink in a little bit deeper and be able to reveal themselves back at you so that you can help manage those situations better in your life. So whether you are a newcomer to this practice or you're somebody who's just trying to jumpstart your creative practice, I really believe this series is for you. In these videos, I will push you outside of your comfort zone. I promise you that. You're going to write your heart out, and ultimately, I hope it will lead you to cultivating a practice that you can always come back to whenever you need it in your life. Well, let's get started with our first lesson. We are going to begin by creating a pie chart that reflects where you are at in your head right now. I am going to start with more positive thinking, positive questions in my prompts, but feel free to use this however you're feeling today. If you don't have all these positive thoughts, then write about what is going on with you today. So think about this. Where are you at today? How are you feeling? What makes you happy? How can you turn a bad feeling around? What do you do to help pick yourself back up? How do you get your mind to think in more positive ways? What is troubling you, if anything, and how do you feel like you can take that and make the shift towards a more positive mindset? To let you in on my journal, as I wrote about how the sunshine helps me today. It always helps me have a better day during this quarantine. I'm really looking forward to my long walk that I do every day with my boyfriend. It's one of my key coping skills right now. I wrote about missing teaching in the classroom, but being online and being able to share with you guys is keeping me together. Now take these various thoughts and break them into the most important ones. I find this to be super helpful because you add value to your words. So look at your writing and think about what speaks to you the most. What do you find yourself navigating to more often? What are you thinking about more so today than ever? And these practices will take a bigger precedent in your pie chart. Think about you and your actions. Now we're going to lay them onto a chart. I traced a CD because Dan has, for some reason, a very large collection of CDs in this apartment. But find anything that is round that helps you out to get the shape of your pie chart. Now I'm going to split it up into different parts, remembering whatever number of parts that I really wanted to include on here. Remember that the size of your pie slice can indicate how much space this thought is taking up in your mind today. So for me, going for a walk in the sunshine and teaching take a more bigger piece. Now my pie chart looks very positive because I wanted to reflect on those meaningful moments in my day, and so those things kind of came out in my writing. And I've had a pretty hard week, so writing about these meaningful moments were really helpful to me. But you don't have to be positive like this all the time. You can use this activity to chart whatever you are struggling with. If you are having a lot of thoughts and letting them consume you, I think creating a pie chart to really document that in your what's going on in your head onto a page is super helpful. So just be honest with yourself and where you're at today. It is okay to feel bad right now. The whole idea of this pie chart is to create a chart that reflects on your mindset. And I felt a certain responsibility as creating my art journal today as the first activity in our series to leave you guys on a more positive note. But I want you to be real and authentic with yourself, because this pie chart can be used on a good day or a bad day. On a good day, you can think about all of the ways that you can turn yourself around. A lot of it ends up being kind of those self-care moments right now, because we can't go and see our friends and see our family, and so that makes it hard. So what are things that I can control in the day to make myself feel better? And that's where I really focus on for my pie chart. But if you want to talk about maybe some things you're struggling with in your head, feel free to do that too. You don't have to take that positive twist if you don't feel like it. So thank you guys again. I hope you can see how creating this pie chart helps you take all the things that are going on in your head, and put it onto your page in your journal. Thank you guys for joining us on our first video, and I'm so excited. I have so many amazing ideas like running around in my head for this series, and I cannot wait to share them with you and see the things that you guys are making as well. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with anybody that you think needs a little extra pep in their creative practice today. Thank you for joining. Bye, you guys.